Hello guys, my name is Satya, and in this video we'll be talking about divisibility rules. Alright, so let's begin. And coming to the divisibility rules, you must be very much aware that to for any number, for any integer, to be to find whether it's divisible with another integer or not, we have to use some techniques. Okay, like some questions might come in examinations, or else in specific calculations. We might be checking whether a number is divisible by some other number or not. Okay, or else like what if a question comes in which there is a question like whether 2179 is divisible by 9 or not, is divisible by 9 or not. Okay, so if such a question comes, or else if in any question you have to find a prime number, or else we have to check with every other number, right? So for such a questions, we can this will be very much useful, wherein we will be learning various divisibility tests of various integers. Okay, so let's begin with the first integer, which is divisibility by 2. Okay, so a number is divisible by 2 if its unit digit is any of these. Okay, 0 2 4 6 8. Okay, so if the unit digit, which means x, see, so for suppose there's a number called as 468. Okay, so this will be the unit, this will be its tens, and this will be its hundreds. Okay, hundredth digit. So this is how places are defined for any integer, and then comes thousand, 10,000, lakh, so everything. Okay, so we are speaking about the units digit. Okay, divisibility by 2 is when its unit digit consists of any of these. Okay, any of these, then it's divisible by 2. Okay, so if we have in the units digit 0 or 2 or 4, 6 or 8, okay, any of these numbers, then the number is divisible by 2. All right, so the second thing is divisibility by 4. Sorry, divisibility by 3. Okay, so in this we will be looking at some other things like, see, just remember this one: a number is divisible by 3 when its sum, okay, when its sum of digits of that number is divisible by 3. Okay, a little bit complicated, but let's understand it this way. Like suppose if there is a number which is 695421. Okay, if this is the number, to check whether this is divisible by 3 or not, we have to first of all sum all the elements. Okay, so after we sum of the digits, we will be getting 27. Okay, so we all know that 27 is divisible by 3, so hence the whole number is divisible by 3. Okay, this is the rule, this is the divisibility rule for 3. All right, so don't just shuffle them up, like don't use this rule for 2 and etc. Okay, and then coming to 9, the third one is divisibility rule for 9. Okay, a number is only divisible when its sum of digits is divisible by 9. Okay, this is very much same as we have saw in the early rule for 3. A number is divisible by 9 when its sum of digits is divisible by 9. Okay, so this is the divisibility rule for 9. Okay, so if we look at the divisibility rule for 3, it's very much same, but the only thing is it must be divisible by 3. Here it must be divisible by 9. Okay, so for example, if we look at the 81, you can check this. Okay, 81, sum of digits is 8 plus 1 is 9, which is divisible by 9. Okay, then 27, 3 9s are 27, right? So 2 plus 7 is 9. Okay, and then 90, 9 plus 0 is 9, and then 81, 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, and then 72, 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay, you must be understanding this, right? So if we take somewhat larger numbers like let us say 246591. Okay, if we sum up all the digits, we will be getting 27, which is divisible by 9. All right, so it's not a criteria that the sum should be 9. Okay, the criteria is the sum should be divisible by 9. Okay, don't confuse this with this. The sum should be divisible by 9, that's it. It's not like it should be 9. Okay, so the next one is divisibility by 4. Okay, so the fourth one is divisibility by 4. All right, so a number is only divisible by 4 if the number formed by the last two digits is divisible by 4. Okay, so a number is divisible by 4 if its last two digits are divisible by 4. Okay, so in the sense like it's not sum, it's just the last two digits. Okay, if the question is about 19824, whether it's divisible by 4 or not. Okay, you just need to check the last two digits, which is 24. 24 is divisible by 4, and hence the number is divisible by 4. Okay, I hope this is clear. And what if it is 187 and 64? 64 is divisible by 4, and hence the number is divisible by 4. Okay, so the next rule will be of 8, divisibility rule for 8. Okay, so a number is divisible by 8 if the number formed by the last three digits is divisible by 8. See, in the last one we have looked upon the last two digits, right? So here we will be getting last three digits. Okay, you can understand this like this. Okay, 4 is nothing but 2 power 2, and hence we will be taking last two digits. 8 is nothing but 2 power 3, and hence we will be checking for the last three digits. Okay, so what if we have to check for 16? Okay, what if we have to check for 16? divisibility rule for 16. What if we have to check for the 16? Alright, so it's 2 power 4, right? 2 power 4 is 16, and hence we will be checking on the last 4 digits. Like suppose if the question for 8 is if there is an example in which 352 is the example, okay? Like suppose 1695352. So now we must be knowing the last 3 digits are 352, which is divisible by 8, and hence the whole number is divisible by 8. Okay, and coming to the 16, the same rule applies, but the number we have to check is 4. Okay, 2 power 4. 2 power 4, hence 4, last 4 digits. For 16 we can actually check like this: 4 3 3 4 3 7 7 6. All right, so for this number, whether it's divisible by 16 or not, how will be checking? We can only check this number when we know this rule, right? The last 4 digits, these are divisible by 16. If yes, the whole number is divisible by 16. Okay, the next one is divisibility by 25 and 5. So there are various other divisibility rules. So for this video we will be looking, that's it, and in the next video we will be exploring more divisibility rules. Okay, there are more numbers for which we can learn divisibility rules, like 13, 16, 7, 5, 25, 17, 19, etc. Okay, so let's not complicate this. This is the part 1 of divisibility rule, and in the part 2 we will be looking at the other remaining numbers and their divisibility rules. So thank you.